I'm Anil Kumar, and now let's further explore pairs of lines and bisectors. The question here is, find the locus of the points whose distance from the line x plus y minus 5 equals to 0 is twice as compared to the distance from x minus 7y plus 3 equals to 0. Let's see how roughly it looks like. So let's say that's our xy plane. One of the lines is x plus y minus 5. It means it has x and y intercepts of 5, so I could draw it kind of like this, right? Where these points are 5 for us. So all these drawings are actually very rough drawings. The idea is only to understand what we are trying to do. That is it, right? So the other line is x minus 7y plus 3. So if I take this to the other side, we see the slope is 1 positive and y-intercept is very close to 0. So it could be something like this. Right, so that is the line, which is the second line. So let me call this as line 2 and the other line, the first one, as line 1. When we say find locus of points whose distance from the line x plus y minus 5 equals to 0 is twice as compared to the distance from the other line, we're trying to say that the distance is twice from here. That means kind of like this. Do you see this? Kind of like this. So this line has twice the distance from L1 as compared to from L2, right? As you can see here, we can actually have two lines which will have twice the distance from here. So the other one could be something like this. So one cutting across the acute angle, the other one cutting across the obtuse angle. So that's the concept, and now we'll apply the distance formula. So equation of these two lines we're trying to figure out. So distance from the first line, which is x plus y minus 5 equals to 0, will be x plus y minus 5, absolute value, right, divided by square root of, here the coefficient of x and y is 1, so you say 1 square plus 1 square, right, is equals to twice the distance from the other line, and the formula is straight away applied here. So what do you have? The whole equation, x minus 7y plus 3 divided by a square plus b square square root. Coefficient of x is 1 and for y is minus 7. So we can say minus 7 square square root. Now this could be written as, we could write this as x plus y minus 5 over square root 2, 1 plus 1 equals to 2 times. Okay, so this value, we'll take this as plus or minus. So when you say absolute, the inside value could be plus or minus. It is x minus 7y plus 3 divided by 1 plus 49 is 50. So let's write 50 square root. So 50 square root is actually 2 square root 5. We can write this as 25 times 2, correct? This sign, let me write like this so that there's no confusion. It's not plus minus, 2 times that, correct? Now that gives you two equations basically, and these are the two equations for these two lines, right? So we'll just cross multiply. So what we get here is, we could actually simplify square root 50 is, I should have written here. Anyway, let's continue. So we will write one more step here. We'll say x plus y minus 5 equals 2. So we have 2 times square root 2. I'm taking all these terms here. We'll simplify them there, right? And inside the bracket, we have, okay, x minus 7y plus 3. So this plus minus I'm writing outside now. So we could have two values. And 50 could be written as 25 times 2 or 5 square root 2. So as you can see, square root 2 will cancel off, and that will now can be written as, we could cross multiply, and we'll write this as 5 times x plus y minus 5 equals to 2 times, that is plus minus 2 times x minus 7y plus 3, right? So we just cross multiplied, and now we have two sets of equations, which represents the equation of lines which will divide, or where the points will lie so that they are in the ratio 2:1. So one of this equation could be 5x plus 5y minus 25 equals to, when you multiply, let's take positive sign first, 2x minus 14y plus 6. Let's solve for this. So 5x minus 2x, bringing the terms together. Okay, let's do like that. 5x plus 5y minus 25 minus 2x minus becomes plus 14y minus 6 equals to 0. 5x minus 2x is 3x. 5y plus 14y makes it 19y. And minus 25 and minus 6 makes it minus 31 equals to 0. So that becomes one of the equations, right? So that becomes one of the equations as our answer. The other one will be taking this point as negative. So let me rewrite this as 5x plus 5y minus 25 equals to minus of 2x minus 14y plus 6, right? So bringing it here will give us 5x plus 5y minus 25 and makes it plus 2x minus 14y plus 6 equals to 0. And 5x plus 2x is 7x. 5y minus 14 gives us minus 9y. And minus 25 plus will give us minus 19 equals to 0. So that becomes the second equation in our case, right? So the idea here is to find locus of points. There are two possible lines as shown here. So these are the lines, and straight away you can apply the distance from a point formula to get the answer. So the application of distance of a point from line, right? So that's ax1 plus b y1 plus c absolute value divided by a square plus b square, where x1 y1 is the point, correct? So that's the formula which we have applied to solve this question. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.